Right, good evening and welcome to Black Country Blitz. Right, we've had one stream tonight with the lads, but unfortunately our Mark's had to go to bed and somebody has to go to work tomorrow. Unfortunately, I at work. Our boys fell asleep or going to sleep because of the heat, but I'm raring to go. So what I've done is I've configured everything back up now, and I've just jumped into Euro trucks and we'll do a couple of hours here on TruckersMP online. I just got on and I think I'm on the first server and there's about 2,000 people still awake across the world playing Euro. So let's pick a job. Particularly don't know where I am in the world, to be fair. Well, let's have a look where we are. Oh yeah, that's where we are, on this little island. So we want to get off here. So back here. Nice little journey. Start the stream off. It's nice to come back to 137 and be able to play online. Again, just hope SCS software now don't release the 138 and mess everything back up. But again, I wish they released the game. Any road. Let's pick this trail up. Now this is a nice little island where I'm on at the moment. I do enjoy being over here. Now this is no fancy Scania truck, it's just a basic truck, and as I said I would do, for anybody wondering why I have been streaming the last couple of nights as I normally would, either doing Euro or American, is because I've changed my room around. Here where I'm looking now used to be my PC desk, which is now where all the rig used to be. Yeah, so basically I've had a little move, and anything driving related PC games will be played on this, and any shoot me up, or in my case I've been playing today, a bit of FIFA 20 will be played on the other screen, or the other PC setup. Yeah, so it basically lets me enjoy the best of both, which is how I intended to have it.
Get ready to turn right.
As I could do a lot of photography at the moment due to the coronavirus, but I still need to get access to my PC and be at the desk. So, as all my resources are on the other computer, this PC was solely bought for gaming only, and that's all I intend for it to be used for. So and it is a lot better playing some of my shooting games. I ain't too far away from the screen. We're sat here, I'm a bit of distance away.
At the roundabout.
It is great for TrackIR. As I was having issues, as you can see there is another door behind me. Well, you can't actually see the door because I've got some plastic containers behind me.
Now.
But there's nobody coming through that. That's a heating system. So I can push the rig back a bit further if the TrackIR were working. But I must say it's working fine. Not an issue at all with TrackIR since I've moved it.
Take the second exit.
So it's now really nice to sit here and enjoy the games as they would be. Right, let's get my speed back up. I don't know if there's a speed display in my cab. No, it don't work in this one. So when I do get a chance, I am going to change out this Scania truck. Seeing as I've made this profile one it don't affect the big map. As some of you that do follow the channel will know, I've got a massive big combo map as following Wombat Trucking or Trucker. Probably get your name wrong again, Wombat, I do apologise, mate. If you've never seen his channel here on YouTube, go and check it out. Especially for
take the second exit.
Doing these big combo maps for both Euro and American. He takes all the brain work out, so we ain't got to sit there doing this, doing that. As long as you follow the guide, he'll put you right, yeah. He's also willing to help you if you have issues, like I did. I contacted him on Discord. Within a couple of seconds, I had a reply back, and again, it was an issue with his map combo. It was me. But at least the guy replied, yeah, and he must have quite a lot of people message him. Well, it's nice to know that, you know, he does what he preaches, yeah, does help people out, so I appreciate that, especially when you're in the world of gaming. We're all in it to entertain people, not to be nasty with each other.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Nice to see two of my regulars come back tonight,
Exit
Bobster
now.
and Dominic. I ain't seen my mate Keith for a bit, although I spoke to him today. Nice to be on stream earlier on with our Mark and Brian. As I don't feel like I'm, or me and our Mark don't feel like we're leaving our Brian out now when we play America or Euro. As with the coronavirus, he bought a wheel and TrackIR, and he's now enjoying what we've been enjoying now for the last 2 years. Seems a little bit quiet. I don't expect many people to be this low down on the map. It's a nice little road, this, to be fair. No diesel, I'm fine for that at the moment. I thought I'd set it up with the 3 cameras. So up here's for me, down there's for my feeties, and this one for the gears. So you can sort of like get a feel of everything that I'm doing. As we do through some of these games, especially when I'm racing as well. I mean, I've ordered that Elan top, I've ordered that. I had my finest racing slippers. West Bromwich Albion slippers. Yeah, could do with a new pair, but times are more.
Go straight on.
I have tried other footwear, but these moccasin kind of slippers are ideal. I have got some proper racing shoes behind me. It just means you've got to keep taking them off to lace them up to put them on. My slippers will do made for you. I have tried pumps, but you know, as Mark said earlier on, get some proper pedals. Huh? How rude, eh? I nearly had a heart attack when I realised how much Fanatec pedals cost. Never realised I paid that much for just a set of pedals. And it is nice. I'm actually streaming and it's daylight. As Bobster said earlier on our stream to do with America, I'll actually be driving in the daylight. Well, guess what, Bobster? I'm doing it again. It's 10 to 3 in the afternoon on our way to Marseille. got a little bit of a drive yet because we got to get to the ferry port, the top of this map. Changed a few things with this as well since I moved over, especially with the TrackIR. Oh, somebody coming behind me. I got rid of all the pitch, so basically I only go up a little bit rather than too much. You'll have to wait for me because I'm slowing down for these bends. I don't mind putting my foot down when I can do. As Brian worked it out tonight, don't take much to tip these trucks over. Like I was saying, just that I expect anybody to be over this side of the map. So it just shows who's different places within the game. I don't think he might not speak English, so I'll leave it at that. I'm going to get some lights on, or I'm going to get hit. Take that off, just want to see him on my mirror. I think he's going to stay behind me, to be fair. I don't think he's going to try the brave overtake. He might do, and I'll let him if he wants to overtake. I don't mind, as long as he don't crash into me. I don't care less. An island I'm coming up to. I'm going to slow down anyway. Yep.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
In the same destination. Go to Marseille.
Finding a new route.
Well, we'll come out the same entrance. Probably. Yeah, it's behind me.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Go straight on.
Do that. Surprised there's a
Get
few
ready
people
to
around here.
turn right. Turn right.
I haven't had to shout at nobody yet. Still time though.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the third exit. now. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The good thing about this game, we all go our separate ways, yeah? So 1 minute I'm driving with a little few players, and then boom, there he goes that way, he's gone the other, and there's me going all the way around this island. Fantastic game.
Now.
Even better when you're playing with a few other people, like, you know. But again, everybody calls stay up. Some people have to go to bed. Not everybody's a night owl like me. I think tonight it's way too sticky to be lying in a bed. It's quite hot sat here, and I ain't hardly doing anything, to be fair. It's taking too much stress out of me staying in a steering wheel, and I'm still red hot. So anyway, I think we are far away from dropping this truck off. I think it'll be a fairly easy delivery. Wherever I land, I'm going to get me a new truck, yeah. I think it's time to upgrade this Scania. Either stay with the Scania or we'll go with another truck brand. I ain't been in a man truck for ages. Or I might even go with a Volvo, yeah? Because we've got the new Volvo pack. See what's available. I don't think I've got all my mods in, to be fair.
Keep right.
Some of them get thrown out anyway, though,
right.
because we're on TruckersMP, so we'll see. Gotta get off here anyway.
Right.
I missed a turn like this earlier on tonight, doing America. And ended up going a little bit away at my journey. Again, not a soul about. Now, if anybody's never seen this, when you play on multiplayer, the little blue things that you see on the screen are other players playing the game at that specific time. If it's green ones, then it's your friends, yeah? So, earlier on in my case, I got Mark and Brian, two mates up in Manchester, and they was green, yeah? So, whoever's a friend to you, they come up in green. Everybody else comes up as blue, yeah? Until they add you as a friend. I think that's either done through Steam, I think. I could be 100% sure with that. So don't quote me on it, but I'm sure it is.
Roundabout. Take the third
anyway. With me up. So get around this little bit of an island.
Exit now.
So if you're wondering where the traffic's gone, you don't get traffic in here. The traffic is other players.
Go straight on.
You might get the occasional person driving a car.
Get ready to turn left.
I am a big lover of people driving cars in this. It's a lorry game, but
Turn
I suppose
left.
they have to do something. Anyway, we're here. I'm going to do that. It's part of the beauty. Once the gates open.
You have arrived at your destination.
Excuse me.
Your route guidance is now finished.
Make sure I clear the gates. As with the profile I'm using that, I've told it to make sure I park everything perfect basically. I'll do that, well, I'll skip parking, I have to park everything in. So I could change it back, but jeez, that's tight. That is mega tight. Some of these I'm really, how the hell am I going to get that in there? Might have to do a reverse back out again. Because how these barrels are situated. Oh, am I gonna? No, according to that, my truck's just hitting the side of that barrel. So what I'm gonna do? It's a pity, right? I wished if anybody from CFC Software is working or listening. If you want to do a massive update for a lot of people, let's get some tracking on this outside view. So we ain't got to go back to using a mouse. Because if my TrackIR or people with TLBI tracking could use that facility when you press the number 2, that'd be absolutely awesome. But as you can see, we have to go back to the old using a mouse. Yeah, don't know if it's possible, but it would be nice. Right, yep. I'm knocking the hell out of my truck. So what I'm going to try and do is reverse out here and reverse backwards into here. It's the only way I'm going to get that truck into that hole. Got to get out the gates first. And it don't help with the gates being as they I can only go one way as the other road is blocked off. Swing the wheel, come on. I'm sweating my cobs off, Saturday. And I could even, let's turn this all the way around now and get out the gates. Come on. Nice and gentle. And I drove in perfect today, hit nothing, so now I'm going to hit that. Very careful. Well, I was intending to get out here pretty quick. Won't get in there. Have a little bit of patience, as they say. I'm going to find an area where I can swing this truck round. So if it means driving, I've seen my opportunity. So I'm going to reverse it all the way back down there. And then reverse it all the way back up. Because I don't think I'll be able to turn this truck in the space I've got. No. Now 3.10 in this street with this wagon. Now I'll give this wagon full lock. So can we? I'll just see. Come on. Now, I'm gonna hit the fence. So let's just have a okay that out. And there we have it. Right, now we've got to reverse all the way back up there to get this in now. Hopefully the gate should open. Come on. Now that is wrong, yeah? I ain't opening because I got the front of the cab. Well, I'm sorry, I've got no choice but to reverse in there. Backwards. There's it is. I do apologise for me on the icon properly. I was going to say, because I'm sure these just open up when you get close to them, no matter whether it's the back or the front of the truck. Straighten it up a bit. There would have been no way in this world I would have been able to swing this around in this very short space in this yard. Still having a bit of trouble now. There we have it, folks. One delivered truck, one operating up. Done and dusted. And that's proper genuine sweat. Okay. Right, let's have a look at current job offers then, see what it's got for you. So that's taking us back to the same place, so that's a no-no. Let's have a look at World of Truck Jobs. No, that's the map. Job market. Okay. I'll tell you what I did want. I wanted to look what garages were it. Let's have a look at the world map. Can we buy any garages or anything? No. So the closest one is here. Actually in the town. So what I'm going to do is transport to that garage if I own it. And now I don't. So I'm going to buy it. So garage purchase. And I want to purchase more, say. Purchase big one. And then I'm going to get me a nice truck from here now and deliver it to there and done properly. Little Scania, right, truck dealers. So I've only got Iveco and I've only got Scania. The rest AA. And then Iveco, Scania, Iveco. Not good. You know what? I had one of these, so let's buy online. It's still on up. This feature is for trusted customer. You need to own at least 5 trucks. Okay. We'll visit here then. You can tell I done much on this profile. No, I don't want a car. Thank you very much. That'll do, thingies. Right. Not a bad little truck. Let's customise and then we'll trade my other one in. Let's have a look. So it's a highway one. We want something that's going to be pulling heavy cargo. So that'll be that one. Well, let's have a look what we got pulling power. That's the biggest engine. And transmission, I always have 16 gears. Right, that'll do, mate. We always go UK side. Nice big sat nav, so that's another good thing. Colours. Let's have a look what we got. Skins. Right, so I've got the Grim Reaper, the Dragon, and the Chinese Black. That Union Jack, that'll look really bad. I wished I got a Black Country one, but of course, being on TruckersMP, you call use your own. That Michelin looks good. Let's have a look at the other Goodyear one. No, it's got to be that one. We'll have that one. I don't think we got many things that I'm going to wear. Any stuff like that. So we have got these in. Now, before, some of these air ones was giving me bright red when I'm using them. Obviously that's changed, so that's a good thing. That seems it's a Michelin truck. I might as well put Michelin men on top. So that's 2 Thunders. What else is that? Oh, that's just a bar. Right, I should be able to put in my English flag. Again, I got customised to do Black Country. As we've got our own flag here for the West Midlands. Where's England gone again? What is that? What's this across the top? Range. Stinger. No. That'll do, mate. We want them painted though, same as the truck. Is that the art stock one? These are just going to be the same. I actually got no place. You see, gaming in that one, and then it's Black Country and the way Blitz in that one. We got the front. These are all the new HS bars. I don't know what they stand for. HS stands for as in the initials. But it's nice having that bar at the front, but you can't put nothing on it. You can't put no lights or anything. We're on these, at least got, you know, they're very customisable. And a few things, yeah. Is that going to give me more? Yeah, that's going to give me a few more. Because I do like sticking a few lights at the front. I stick these big lights. Or shall I'll tell you what, I stick 2 big ones and 2 little ones at the front. Let's get it matched up evenly. And what can we do with the bottom? Nope. Yep, that'll do. I don't know what lights we can put on these. Does it give me any? Yeah, we've got these little LED strobes at the front. Alright, now it makes the road a bit brighter, but you never know. Right, it's on there, so that flag's done. Can't never let's change colour. Always go for Ninja, I don't know why. Right, I'll go for Michelin tyres. Michelin tyres on the back. And I wished when we come to doing stuff like this, it would do them all together. That's something that would be nice. Right, colour wise, let's have a nice yellow. Find it. Right shade of yellow, right. And again, the colour picker in American Trucks in the 138 update apparently is a lot better than what I'm using at the moment. I want to get that yellow. It'd be nice, like, I like that yellow, and when it comes to picking the picker, it would jump to that colour. A bit like how you do it in Photoshop, if anybody uses Photoshop, yeah? That ain't even nearly close to the yellow. It's more of a green. The yellow. Can I zoom in? That's going to be as close as I can get it. That'll do. Okay. Right, use preset. You idiot. Damn. Don't just what I'm into shit for. Right, go down to yellow. That's not like the green. Keep as a preset, that will do. Excuse me, could do with a drink, I keep coughing. Right, use preset. What have I used in that one? Raven paint. Sometimes I forget what you've bloody done. I've only just clicked it 30 seconds. Use preset. And we'll do the rims, if that's the right one. We'll do them blue. Bit like. Blue. Keep as a preset. No, for fuck's sake. Right. Keep as a preset. Can you see that one? Keep as a preset. Right, we're getting there sort of slowly but surely. Right, this is going to be totally different. So, tighten. Use preset. Tighten again. Been getting there. Right, there's your tighten paints. Use preset. Wheel nuts. We'll leave them white. And we leave them on there. Can we do coloured? Yep. So we've got all the colours, the Michelin white. We'll make that preset, keep as a preset. Okay, that thing, get all our nuts white, eh? Use preset. Don't think there's much to customise now, it's a few things inside the cab, I suppose. Right, painted nuts. Use preset, and round the back. There ain't so much on an Ivoco to actually configure. Right, there's anything inside now. You've been kicked for the server. Okay, thank you very much. I really wanted to know that. Right, I don't even give you a chance to fart, never mind. Put your settings. Now I've got nobody to stick on my gear. So we'll stick that good gear bag. Have we got a tray? Now I've got something that they will achieve from Steam. So that's an Ivoco, a Volvo mug. Why do I want a Volvo mug in a Ivoco thing? What did we get from Steam the other day? For doing that bridge job. What was it? Something about a roller wood or something we achieved. Oh, I don't even know what they did with. Right. I think we'll put a tray on there. Is it something up here? What's this? No. It's got to be something in here, eh? That's me trucking from home. That's me good gear. Here he is. There we are, our plush little roller. Might as well get it on. Right, we got the curtains. Shall we go for a bit of red and black? Black decor. And that will do. But we have now got to purchase it. So confirm the changes. trade in my other one. Yeah, we'll do that. Congratulations, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Sweet. So now I'm driving this overkill, but now I've got to go and restart TruckersMP, because we am now offline. So basically, there's nobody in the game. But hey, here's my new set of wheels for my 3 viewers. Hey, don't look a bad truck, does it? Let's just see how it drives now. Anyway, enough of that. Jeez. Now every time when you get a new truck, you have to adjust the seating position every single time. So bear with me. I wished whatever trucks we had would stay exactly the same every time, but they don't. It's annoying. Let's have a look how that looks. So I can see out the back. Let's see out that window. Let's have a look at my fancy dashboard. Hopefully this has got a speed meter to how fast I'm going. And now I can see on a 10. So we need to alter the steering column. That way. Again, this ain't that good with the steering changing. I wish that was a bit better at times. At least I can see the sat nav. Right, so what I'm going to do is stop the engine. And even though I've been kicked from TruckersMP, it still insists I do what they say. So let's start TruckersMP and let's get back online. So that's going to take me all of a couple of seconds, but it would have done if my icons hadn't buggered off to my other screen. I'm having noise issues today. Where's that gone? Somebody's at my second screen. It looks my icons, and they shouldn't be doing that. So I'll sort by type. I'll sort by name. Sort by type. That's it. 5 games. TruckersMP. Launch Euro trucks. Oh no, that's going to get me back into the game. Straight away, my icons have jumped to bloody second screen. For crying out loud. What is the matter with this PC? I think what it is Windows is trying to do whatever Windows is doing. And then bloody Nvidia's trying to do their own. They should not be coming over to here. Again, that freaking changed. I'll stop. They should not be coming over now. Sort by items. Let's put everything back how it should be. And let's get back in TruckersMP. Alright, let's log in. And there's only 1,998 people now, of space for 4,500. Anyway, we're back, or we will be in a couple of seconds. And I do think I'm going to have to start my wheel, as any time I go out the game, my wheel always loses its force feedback for some apparent reason. So that's what you're hearing, that as it joins. Okay, right. Let's get on with another job, and hopefully this time now we shouldn't have to stop anymore for nothing. Right, start you up. Get my lights on so I don't get kicked. Now where's my sat nav gone? Don't tell me I got a sat nav in this truck. Oh, there it is. That's a nice big one. That's what they all say. Oh, them indicators don't sound good. Now, why does it have a speed, you know, miles per hour to go, but it don't work, yeah? Don't figure that. You would think it would have one. I don't mind looking down at the dial, but I would really like to have a speed gauge. Right, let's have a look what jobs we got there. Oh, them indicators sound terrible. Remind me never to do an either go again. Right then, let's have a look what we got left. Serious. Let's get to somewhere we have been before. No, I don't want to keep going to that island. He's trying to get me to go back there. Now we've got this bridge, eh? That has now been thingy bobbed. You know what? That ain't a bad little trip, because that might reveal one of my roads to Rome. If it's that heading towards that area. So again,
Ready to roll.
is it? It's the second one, eh? Just see how good this is for pulling now.
Let's go.
Right then. Well, I don't like pulling away in 7th gear. That's a good start. Right then. All I need to do is just raise myself up slightly in the game. As my tune's way too low. Right, let's have a look how that's looking. Let's get level, because I can always change the view. My TrackIR, if I do. Yeah, I'll do me.
Turn right.
I think we need to go a little bit closer. Let's get back on the level and then I'll set TrackIR up. Ah, that ain't too bad. So aiming to rim. Thought it was too good to be true. I don't think I'd get through them lights. I without them going red on us. What's on the old brake? And I do like to swap trucks, because, you know, that's another thing with this game. At least you have the opportunity to change trucks, you know. So it is a good thing.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Then I'm looking, I know there's nobody
Right.
here, because of course you know blue dots, but you know, it's just force of habit. One being a driver and two, just when you're playing like with the computer generated vehicles. Again, as the night goes on, people start going to bed, so then things like this become quieter and quieter and quieter due to the fact people leaving the servers, yeah. It's only diehards like me that stop up all the way through the night streaming gameplay. Right, we're going to get used to going through a lot of these toll booths now, toll roads, because this is all it is on the way down to here now. Pick the one where I've just got to slow down to go through, rather than keep having to hit that Euro sign. Still get a bit wary going through these, because I have a tendency to hit the sides. I'm getting a bit better as of time's going on. But anybody that's a regular on my channel will know times I've hit them. There's even been times where the barriers have even gone up as well. As my mate Bobster did tell you. Sat here one night and it was a little mod that was causing the barriers not to go up. But again, when you modify the game, that's the risk you take. So I'm there pulling my hair out, and as you can see, I ain't got much hair as there is. As soon as I removed all the mods and slowly started to put them back one at a time, I found out which was. All the barriers went up as they should do. That was in Russia. Was it? No, sorry, that was in Turkey. The new DLC, the last one we had. As I drove through one bit, and you have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different things you have to go through barriers, and the second lot wouldn't just open for love nor money. And it was all down to a mod that were compatible with the game version at the time. Anyway, what speed am we doing? There's 2 things I always look for when I come and change a truck. 1, where the speed meter is. 2, has it got a digital readout, and the 3rd one is where my petrol gauge is. Now on this there ain't so much information. Oh, there is the time, I can see the clock. That's in the dashboard. Where my revs in, which I'm at 15 at the moment. I'm probably doing about 55 mile an hour. See, I'm just coming up to 60, I know it's a 50 mile road, but there's only me on here. I'm driving sensible. If I come to a stretch of road that needs me to slow down, then I do. Yeah, if there was loads more people on this road now playing on multiplayer, then I would slow down. But there's only me, as you can see by the looks in the sat nav, yeah. This is why sometimes it is better to play just the normal standard game. Excuse me, because you don't see nobody for hours. I might not see nobody now for the rest of the journey, yeah. So, because you've got no other cars on the thing, it's just drive from A to B. When you play, you know, just normal game, you've modified it to
Keep
how
right,
you want it.
and then exit
So
right.
in my case, I've got massive map, loads of extra cars, my
Exit
Volvo
right.
truck, which I'm absolutely loving. Thunder, rain and all that kind of stuff. Oh, look, people. Let's give 'em a toot. Okay, that's about the highlights of this game. See if they'll toot back. No, computer says no. I don't want to know. Not everybody does. And there's me going for 2 gears that I don't own. It's only 16 gears. Them lads did. Now I'm dying to go through that new bridge. If I can get to it. I don't think this is going to take me to that, do you know, a bridge that we all helped to build. And we got that plush little roller that's dangling in the middle of my window. I wondered what they'd get us in a Steam achievement. I know they get us some playing thing, but I didn't realise they'd get us something else as well. It's a bit of a tight bend, that one. Proper chicane style, eh? Thought I was playing F1 then. Anyway. We've got to keep left. Is this the new bridge? You could have a sign up saying new bridge. But it might be an area where it's great, yeah? Because with that Genoa jobs, I did drive up and down here like everybody else did. So it could be where I'm looking with there's a little grey bit there, but I don't think that might be the bridge. I don't think it's going to be a very big bridge. Whatever it is now, that's a road, that is a bridge. I'll come to it one of these times when I'm playing the game. I wouldn't notice if I tried. They all look the same. That right, because there was berries so you can turn around, so. And I am revealing grey road, so I've been down here before. Now I says at the start of the stream, I've adjusted my TrackIR, so now my head don't move up and down as much as it used to. I can move it up, but it don't move so fast. As I think I've only set it to like 25% up and 25% down because it matches exactly the same as it does at the top. So I'm happy with that now. The next one for me is to experience this game in VR. So, again, I'm looking at the HP Reverb Gen 2, I think it is. HP Reverb headset. On paper, it's better spec than Facebook's Oculus, the Rift and the Rift S. Sorry, the Quest and the Rift S. Again, it might not be compatible with a lot of the games, I don't know. It's not even released in the UK anyway yet. It's still being out in America. That's where they've released it first. So, as soon as somebody reviews it here in the UK, see what it looks like. And what the compatibility is with some of the games. either way. Our Mark has gone and bought a Oculus Quest, and he says it's absolutely awesome playing trucking. Everything's in 3D. You're in the cab, and so you know, it'd be nice to sit here and actually play that. Sometimes, especially in the day, I had the issue down at the bottom of the window. I've got it at the top. Get light leaking in. So of course, in the screen, I've got the pattern of my blinds stuck on the television. I might actually do it. Is cover the window, the blinds with some black cloth, just to try and prevent the light from shining through the slats. But when you got VR, I'm actually inside here, so. Now that well put the TrackIR on the dole, as they say. It's apparently core VR many hours because of VR sickness. Again, I might be one of these that'll be throwing my ring up every 5 minutes. So I've got to wait and see. But on paper, it looks the better one for me to purchase, and it ain't much difference in price. Resolution's good, IPD adjustment. Says it's compatible with Steam and Microsoft VR. So. Oh well, at least we've had a bit of daylight on the start of the stream rather than it being dark. There's another one of these toll roads, as I said. There's quite a few as we drive down here towards Italy. I should have got me a bottle of water before I started to stream. Right, let's have a look how long this job is. Right, this job is 8 hours, so 341 miles left to do. Right, what I shall do is I will make this the last job, because I want to go and get me a drink, and I'm going to swap PCs, and I'm going to go back onto the console side of, well, no, it's a console, but playing some of me shooter games. I do want to have a couple of hours on FIFA 20 before I go to bed. Yep. One, I do enjoy it, and two, I want to try out some settings with the, what you call it, forgot what I was going to call them now, the OBS settings. Now I do believe my pedal cam has stopped working for some reason, so that's not good. Again, go change it. Once it stops, it stops. Again, I need to purchase all new cameras. Change these for Logitech G9, is it 920s or something like that? But they don't come cheap, as these are any cheap webcams I'm using at the moment. The gear one should be alright. I don't know if that has gone off. I know my camera ain't gone off, but it's gone a little bit dark. as I ain't got as many LEDs as I had before. So I do apologise if the cameras have gone off. It's all teething troubles. Whoa! So I took my eyes off the screen. And I have got a few drop frames. Don't know why. Again, that's something that I had out before. So that needs to be looked at. Now, it's nice to know I drove down here. I have drove down here before, but like not with the new account I've made, just so it can play online and it don't affect the big map combo. I will get to play that sometime this week. Whether I update it to the new version, which Wombat has probably bought out and added more things, we'll see. I'm one of them people, if it ain't broke, they'll fix it. Mine definitely ain't broke. It's working pretty well, unless they've done any changes, SCS software, which has prevented it from working. So we'll see next time I load it up. Now we're looking for diesel, now we're firing for juice. Don't need that. Now I know a lot of drivers don't like coming down to Italy because of these toll roads and start, stop, so I do expect it to be very quiet down there. It's 21 hours, so it's what? 9 o'clock? 9? That's right, it's just gone 10 past 9 in the game. I ain't got a clue what it's in the real world, and I don't really care because I ain't got work tomorrow. I think my other camera's gone, I'm just testing that. See how much delay. No. The other camera is working, so the colour's changing, it's just not the foot camera. And I think the gear stick camera's gone as well. I ain't doing too good tonight. Okay. Does anything ever run smooth on my channel, eh? I had to laugh. I was streaming FIFA on Facebook. No copyright music, so no, I shouldn't have stopped it. Next minute I know, your stream has been stopped. No explanation why. It wore no copyright music, as sometimes happens. So Christ knows why it stopped me streaming on there the other day. Anyway. They all must be on lockdown in Italy, aren't they? That's what it is. Take quiet on the servers, they're all on lockdown. Anyway, oh, look at them indicators, they don't even sound like indicators. That must have been the speeding fine. Just got to have been. or it's a toll road. It's one of the two. I don't know why they've just took money off me for. Must be something to do with the toll. Coming into Rome, I call it Roma. Also coming into one of these toll road boot things again. Yeah. Come on, up you go. It's anything I miss when I play on TruckersMP, like I've got lights in my other cab so it lights it up while I'm driving. Not that there ain't enough lights inside here, like, I mean it's a nice cab to be fair. It's well lit. Seal the doors. Nice big sat nav. I got me a woman though. I had to change my woman for a sports bag. Just hoping one of them little icons will come up from Steam and say that's another route you found into Rome, as there's 4 roads that lead into Rome to get the Steam achievement. I've done it once, but of course when you change profile it starts all over again, I think, as I still need to find another 3 roads that lead into Rome, but I don't come down here very often, so because of these toll roads, there's just too many of them. Oh, and I've stopped right there slow. They come down my gears quick enough, but at least it's brought the barrier up for me. So far so good. I ate none of them. My gears are working better as well, as I had to change the lead that originally come with the gear stick. Every time I change certain gears, so say I was going into 2nd, it was giving me 3rd, and if I was going into 4th, it was giving me 2nd. I turned everything off. I'll come back, turned it on, and I got no gears at all. I was like, okay. So I went through the motion of setting it all up. Yep. So that's another route into Rome. So I've got another 2 to points. Just come up the top left of my screen. But I thought I'm going to have to contact Fanatec and have them send me one from Germany. I need to find somebody on eBay was selling them for a couple of quid. So that good, I ordered 2, and ever since that it ain't so much too bad in Euro or American, but you don't want to keep going into reverse. It slightly goes in some occasionally, but I think that's when you put your foot down with the clutch, you engage the clutch
Keep right,
properly.
and then exit right.
But it's if I'm playing any racing games, it's the proper 8 shifter rather than use it sequential. I mean, no
Exit
problems
right.
at all with a Fanatec gear stick in sequential mode. It's just up and down. Or if I'm playing Dirt Rally 2.0. But if any of the other games I've got that need sequential, H pattern, that was a pain. I'd be driving and all of a sudden you'd go into, like, say, I don't know, third into the jump into first, and you can blow your engines in certain games, especially when playing a set of Corsair. The times I've blew engines up is unbelievable, because I've gone like from being in an oil gear and then going straight down to, like, say, fuss because the gear stick going wrong on me, and having like so many revs and bang, blew the engine, game over. Alright, let's get back over in this lane. So it is nice now wherever I put that gear, because after time it's just like driving a car, you forget. You don't sort of have to keep looking down at the gear stick, you know what gear you're going to go in. Again, it is a little bit awkward in Euro and America, because you're going up to them different gears, so after 6 gears, changing buttons on the steering wheel I've configured.
Keep right, and then exit
It goes
right.
like 7th up till 12, and then from 12 on upwards.
Exit
So
right.
that's a little bit confusing. But if it's anything something like 7 gears and the reverse, then it ain't a problem. I don't even look down. Just look at the screen to make sure that I'm in the right gear. We're in this one because it's one of them. Hopefully I can drive through without stopping. Come on then, up you go. That's it. That must be the start of the toll road, because there you go, blip blip. Now we're getting dark. It's even 11 o'clock, yeah, it's only 10 past 10 in the game, and it's pitch black. Let's have a look. Now this is something Mark says looks absolutely awesome. Driving in darkness, thunder and lightning, rain in VR. So, you know, something like that I call wait to experience. And some of these, especially the racing games, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Project Cars 2, their rain, even F1 2019, their rain looks absolutely spot on now. So, God knows what it's going to look like in VR. It says you should help me drive a bit better, because you can see the apexes a lot more clearer, especially the cars right next to you. Shame it'll, I don't know if it'll portray that on my streams, as I will do my best to stream exactly the same as I'm doing now. Don't know if I'll be able to stream in 4K. I don't think I will, I don't know. Gotta wait and see. I ain't got it yet. Ah, there. But I watched the guy, I think the lad was from America, and he got a Oculus Rift S, and he was in Euro Trucks one night, and it looks absolutely superb. You could tell he wore using a tracking. Don't ask me why. Just don't look like. If I watch my stuff back, or anybody with TrackIR, you know them using TrackIR. But slightly something about how the head movement is with VR compared to this. Now this has got 6 degrees of motion, yeah? I've only got 2 enabled, which is the pitch, which is up and down, and the yawn, which is basically left and right, yeah? But you can do roll. So if I tilt my head, my head would roll, yeah? So it's a good round. You can do the one where you lean forward, the screen comes closer to me, or the truck, you know, window screen, everything would. The other one is if I look over the top, I'd go up. If I look down, I'd go down, yeah? Which is why it gives you the 6 degrees of motion, which is the same when you're using a VR headset. But it looks flawlessly, yeah? Now I've got 6 degrees of motion with Tobii Eye tracking. That was basically impossible to get right. Since I've gone back to the other PC, I've now found out they bought a new Tobii Eye tracking bar out. Whether it's any better than the C4, I think it's called 5 now, the one they've bought out. Again, probably still uses the same kind of interface. Might not do, I don't know. But if it does, God help anybody that buys it, that's all I can say. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does better than a mouse playing this game. Any other game, it was alright, yeah? Because you're only using your head slightly. But in Euro, you need a little bit of finesse. Now, I do believe SCS Software have updated their interface. They've also, especially with American trucks, them doing profiles for Tobii Eye tracking. So that's good for people that still use Tobii in this game, yeah? But majority of the people that I speak to, or I watch myself, them using TrackIR, yeah? Squirrel uses TrackIR, Wombat uses TrackIR, I do, Mark, Brian.
Right, and then exit right.
Good mate Fred. So, you know. Or Keith, I keep calling him Fred, it's Keith.
Exit right.
You know. Especially when you're playing online, if this was a busy server now and everybody was on, you'd be crashing into people and getting abused. You know. I mean, there's still people out there that do it. I mean, Squirrel's got his like tractor thing, which is a Logitech button box with a joystick on. Can do that, which is a good thing. I was thinking of buying one of them myself, but I can't get it on the rig I've got. I can't get it on it. Ideal for when doing little video work, because when you get out that truck, you're using a mouse and it's like down here and that. See, I'm just using a toggle like a joystick. Ideal, but they want 129 quid. Again, it's Logitech, isn't it? You're paying for a name. And I ain't seen many people for a toggle joystick kind of thing on any of their button boxes that I'm available to buy. I mean, I am a good thing mine's here. And I always said I wouldn't use a button box. And then you start wanting to configure buttons and different settings in games like this. Racing games as well. And it's like, I've run out of buttons on my wheel. What do I do now? Again, some of the keys will be mapped to your keyboard anyway. So, you know, think this is a 27. I could be wrong. I think it could be actually more buttons. There's a row of rotary encoders, the switches, a big nice power button that says for the engine start. Again, we can configure for our racing games and stuff. It just makes you feel like you're in it, you know. Flick that to turn on that, and then the big red button to turn the engine, and it starts the engine in the trucks.
Keep
Same
right,
in the racing
and
games.
then exit right.
I don't know what
Exit
though is.
right.
Everything seems to be based or made in the USA. I mean, the cushion I sit on, that's American made. Button boxes for Fanatec. Wheelbase fronts. All it is like 2 button boxes, but they fit perfectly on the front of a Fanatec wheelbase 2.5. But you're looking at £125 per box. That is a lot of money. And then you've got to ship it from America. So again, we ain't going to benefit from free shipping like if you was in the States. So it ends up to be a dear game. So there's nobody in the UK, you know. I mean, from what it looks like, it's just a piece of perspex. Or you could probably build it out of something like that. Get the measurements of a Fanatec, some extra large screws, and build your button boxes in that, you know, position. Or the guy who makes them, I'll be, you know,
At the roundabout.
a seller for the UK. They probably would sell a lot more equipment or items if people they have to pay so much price on shipping. I know I would
Exit
on
now.
some of the items. It's the shipping that kills it. Anyway, we ain't too far away now. And I must go and get a drink because I'm dehydrating. A few people here. Is he driving properly or silly buggers?
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Definitely keen on these indicators though.
This is where it ends.
No shit. Right, we're round the back now. Was it the first one? No, I trust it to be the second one. Is it between another? Oh, yeah. Can never have it easy where I've only got to park it on the end. No, it's got to be between 2. Let's make it a little bit harder for me. Got to straighten that up now. Ain't too bad for the first attempt. Brilliant. That'll do, mate. Right then, thank you very much for my viewers. Got a feeling I know who my one viewer is at the moment. As always. my #1 assassin, as the sniper as he calls himself, bless him. So, as we say here in the Black Country, take care, keep safe, keep out that Ross Road. We always say, ta-ra a bit.